But I did want to show this, what had arrived in that package, kind of spread out like this, so it's kind of easy to see them all at once. These are all beautiful, amazing W.R. Case & Sons knives that span over the course of about 15 years. There's all different models, all different styles, all different finishes, or handle materials and so forth. They're all case knives except for this bottom one here, which is a buck. It's one of these small whittlers, and this one's really interesting because on the main blade there's a signature from, as it focuses here, Chuck Buck, and it says 02, I guess for 2002, and that's not something you get from the factory. This is, if I put my fingernail over it like that, you can feel it. It was just dremeled in. So pretty interesting, very cool, really, really cool. So they're just I really can't even begin to tell you guys how blown away I am by Steve's just the gesture of sending one knife to someone is amazing, but he's just going over the top, and it's so much appreciation and so much kindness, and it's just I'm blown away. I am seriously blown away by the entire experience. And before I even got these, I had plans of doing a couple giveaways, and those plans are still going to continue, and they will happen over time for some really amazing knives, and we'll be able to give to people who normally wouldn't treat themselves or could treat themselves to them. There's a bunch here. There's another hobo and amber bone, a really nice jigged amber bone. I happen to love these hobos now. Really fell in love with one. I EDC one every now and then. Just awesome little knives. Just a bunch here. A couple more large copper locks. I really like this one. I mean, the blue is really cool, and both of these are numbered. They are a limited edition. This one's number 100, you can see on the bolster there. And this one happens to be number 49. Get that to focus without the glare. Let's see. Sometimes when it gets shiny, it's hard to see. You can kind of see that. But I love this. It's like a real faded yellow. It kind of reminds me of like a lemon ice. I don't know why. It's like if you ever get Luigi's brand, little, it's like a cup of Italian ice, and they have the lemon and the cherry. Both are amazing. My cherry's, my favorite is the cherry one. But when you get at the bottom of the cup, where it's kind of the icy part, that's like where the sugar and stuff fell to the bottom. That's just, I don't know why, that's exactly what that reminds me of. It seems like such a summer thing. It's really cool. It's just barely yellow. Really beautiful though. Ugh, dirty nails, don't mind that. I've been working outside a lot lately. Hence the lack of videos. I've been putting up a lot of the tobacco reviews and such, because there was probably 2 or 3 week span where I just smoked a bunch of things to try them, and I'm doing the trickle effect loading the videos. So, if I've been busy or something, I'll put up one of the tobacco videos I already did. So that's why you're seeing a lot of those lately. But I am looking to film a lot of brand new videos very, very soon. But these are just amazing knives. Really, really cool. Just, I mean, it's a great, great knife to use, but case knives in general are just awesome to, collect. But each and every one of these is very special and just over the top. I mean, we even have a Damascus knife here. And I love Case's Damascus. Really do a good job on it. I mean, overall, this knife, I mean, does that not just scream class? It's ridiculous. It is just the epitome of classy. Oh, my laundry's done. I love it, my thing sings to me. It's such a happy load of laundry. A couple more limited edition ones in the back in their own cases. And I'm about to show you my favorite one of this group, and a knife that I'll have for the rest of my life. This is a knife that I would love to use. It's not, I mean, it's totally a collectible. And it's most people who own this will not carry it and will not use it because of the fact that it's a collectible. But I want to carry it and I want to use it. I don't want to abuse it. I want to take care of it, but I want to carry it and use it and eventually give it to my kid or kids. That's the kind of knife this is, and it just blows me away, and it matches one that I already got. And these are extremely rare. And I have one in the Texas toothpick, which is my favorite Texas toothpick, and now I have the full-size two-bladed trapper to go with it. And that's over here on the side. This is the stacked mother of pearl. And this is genuine, real mother of pearl. All right, these knives are brand new, very sharp. Okay, two-bladed trapper. Whoop, don't want to knock those around. And this thing is amazing. All right, so very functional knife to begin with, right? But look at the beauty on this. The shine, the glisten, the bolsters. And I absolutely love the way this is done, where it's kind of, it almost looks like a topographical map, okay? Topo. It's really cool, and it continues from, you know, through the mother of pearl and into the bolsters. And it's not, it gives the appearance that it's stacked different pieces, but it's not. It's all cut from one thing. They assemble the knife, they take a regular standard, you know, straight, high-grade mother of pearl. I mean, look at the consistency in there. It's not plastic, it's not fake. That is genuine mother of pearl scales on here. And then they, you know, CNC it out like that. It is just gorgeous. All right, this I have I've had a bunch of really classy knives, you know, like really what I would consider gentleman's knives. This takes the cake. I'm telling you, this one is one of the nicest folding knives I've ever had in my life. And look at that blade glisten. It's just, it's amazing. It's really something else. That is just, it's crazy. And I've seen the regular mother of pearl ones, the smooth mother of pearl, but I've, you know, to date, I have not found, just with a quick Google search, this stacked or CNC'd style of mother of pearl. So, I mean, it's not a serial number or anything, but I don't know exactly when this was available or how many, or if it was in, I'm assuming there was probably maybe 8 to 10 different patterns that had this style, which Case often does, but just blown away by that. Really blown away by it. In addition to all this, as if that was not enough, there's also 3 collectible sets back here in the background, and I may or may not give one of these away, but these are all like coin related. They're really cool. W.R. Case & Sons cutlery, hand forge, guaranteed cutlery. And then we open, it's a beautiful box. You open the box up, and this one happens to be the 1999 state quarter set. We have our little certificate of authenticity on here, limited edition. See, collector's series limited edition. Beautiful knife. Let's see, this is serial number 2. Looks like $13.95. And I would assume there was 1,999 of these made. You can see the commemorative on the blade there. 24 karat gold plated edition. And then we have our coins, which are all 24 karat gold plated. Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. This one's special because I happen to live in Pennsylvania. I think it's pretty neat. Now this is a knife, I mean, this is a collectible set, okay? This is also a very collectible knife, but I don't have a problem using this, whereas something like this, that, I mean, it's just very decorative on the blade and all the markings. So like, I wouldn't want to use this particular knife because it goes with the set and everything. This is something that, you know, you put on display, and someone who really has an appreciation for cutlery can have this. And of course, this is something that would be highly sought after for someone who has the collection and wants to complete a collection. You know, they want to get this, let's say they have the other state quarter sets and they do not have the 99, this will complete their collection, and that's what they want. You know, a lot of collecting anything, not just knives, is having complete sets. It's the hunt, the journey, trying to find all this stuff. It's really cool. Here's another set. Just wanted to show you. And here's the one from 2000. All right, same deal, different states: South Carolina, Maryland, Massachusetts, Virginia, New Hampshire. And the knife itself has a different kind of celluloid thing going on here with the handle material. This is the blue as opposed to the yellow. But same deal, the coins depicted on the blades. 24 karat gold plated. So extremely, extremely cool. And the last one here is also coin related, but it's not the state quarters. This one is, I believe it's the Sacagawea coin, a dollar coin. W.R. Case & Sons Collector Series. So it's pretty cool. Yep, for 2000, the new golden dollar. And it gives a little read here. This beautiful case, limited edition trapper, features etched blades with likeness of new 2000 gold dollar, with Sacagawea, the young Native American woman who guided Lewis and Clark on their journey westward from the Great Northern Plains to the Pacific. This commemorative set featured uncirculated 2000 golden dollar with wide border and smooth edge. Truly one of the most distinctive coins in American history. Of course, here's the coin. It's a nice little protective case here. Let me pop that out and show that to you. So this is an uncirculated coin. I mean, if you're into coins, that alone is pretty cool. And then in addition to that, of course, you have your knife, and it commemorates that on the blade and everything, both blades. Coin and knife collector set. This one happens to be number 198. So it just so happens that when I took my trip, my grandfather, which I will have more storytime videos in the future on, one of the biggest things I learned about traveling to the northwest of the United States and all these different places is I learned a lot about Lewis and Clark. And I thought it was extremely fascinating. And I actually purchased probably 15 different books on their journeys after my trip was over. 3 of the books in which I bought on my trip, and I read at the hotels, at nighttime when we were settling for the day. And we stopped at a couple places, went to a couple museums that were just awesome. And it was really fascinating to me. So, Sacagawea, I of course learned all about her through these books and stuff. And I think it's really fascinating too. So this is a set that I would like to hold on to, and eventually give, my children. It's not a knife that I would use, but it's definitely something that I would put on display and want to pass on to my kin eventually. So that's it. Just like I said, over the top. Generous is not the right word for this. It surpasses generous. Genuine, just truly genuine person, and wow, completely blown away. I really am kind of speechless. I don't know. I can't express the amount of joy and happiness and appreciation I have for these gifts, and to come out and say, do whatever you want with them. They're yours to do as you wish. That's, sell them if you need to buy more stuff to make more videos. Keep them for your collection. Give them away to people. Do whatever you want. Just an amazing character. So I want to give a very huge thank you to Steve. And between this shipment of awesome knives and the last one that he sent, I will pick out some various things and do some appreciation giveaways back to you guys. And a lot of the contests and so forth, they will be random, and I hope that they do go to the people who appreciate it just as much as I do, and people like myself and Steve, and there's a lot of you guys out there. It's just sometimes when people say like, oh, why don't you just do a contest with comments and just randomly pick people, I try to do that to be fair, but in all honesty, it bothers me sometimes because there's always a chance, a pretty good chance when you're dealing with thousands of strangers, that someone would get it who just wouldn't care that much. It wouldn't be a big deal to them, and that's a shame, where the person who is right above them, who almost won, would be like totally over the moon by it, So I'll think of some things, and I'm not going to pressure everyone to doing the video thing, because I know that freaks people out, and for various reasons, you just do not want to make video responses. even though this is a whole site dedicated to videos, but it's okay, I understand. So I will work something out for a couple of those giveaways, as well as some Zippo giveaways, because a lot of people are interested in those as well. And sometimes it's harder for people to get overseas. And all these contests and stuff I'll do in the future, they will be available worldwide, because I understand that, you know, a very good chunk, I would guesstimate in saying that probably 40% or close to it of the viewership that I have is people overseas. So I can't leave them, you know, in the dust. I like to include them in this because I think that they should have a chance to win this kind of stuff, particularly because not only they viewers just the same as anyone in the States, but even more so because this stuff is less available to them overseas. So, you know, in case being an American company made here in Pennsylvania, it would be really cool to be able to, you know, send these out to people overseas, if that may be the case, whoever wins. But anyway, just a huge thank you so much. You know what? These knives are so amazing. I'm going to keep this a separate video. I'm not going to merge this into the webcam video because I want to keep the quality here to show you that. I did the close-up of the Mother and Pearl one. So these are just amazing. Here's another one, this beautiful blue sow belly. The USA on there. There we go. Let's get a nice close-up of that. There's now limited edition number 47 on the bolster. Really something else. And I could do individual videos on these, and I think I will on certain ones. I'll just do close-up videos. Some people appreciate that, some people don't. If you don't like that kind of thing, you can just skip through them. But I will do some close-up videos in the future, maybe some basic information as well. But just all crazy, amazing knives. These are beautiful. Green's my favorite color, and I like deep dark green too. Like I love the green in here. It's like almost black. But really just awesome. Awesome. This one's pretty cool. These are part of the Case Select, as well as this one over here. And I'll talk about that in the future. They have a special shield here for the Case Select models, and the Tang stamp is also slightly different. But I'll talk about these in future videos, give more information as well as just some close-ups. But there it is right there. I mean, that's some good stuff. So Steve, man, I wish I had 2 more arms so I can give you 4 thumbs up. This was just, like I said, over the top. And if you saw the other video, Steve's note, you know, what I take it for what it is that, you know, obviously a knife collector of many years, very much into case knives, and just wants to pass it along. This is the ultimate pay it forward. He knows how much I appreciate knives, particularly case knives and traditional slip joints and so forth. And, you know, I like taking a break from the tactical scene, you know, and the crazy, yeah, we need the new Striders and the new Sabenzas and, you know, the high-end Spydercos and Benchmade and so forth. The, you know, fast action, quick opening, wave knives, automatic knives. They're all awesome. They're all fun. They all have their roles, you know. But this is where knife history began. You know, these are the knives that our fathers and grandfathers and great-grandfathers grew up with and had. And this is the beginning of the knife industry. These types of knives. So I have a huge appreciation for them. I love them. Absolutely love them. Just want to show you this one too before I go. This one has, I don't know, I've never personally seen any factory file work done on any case knives, but I'll have to look into this to see if this was a factory job or not. But there's some nice file work done, and I'm going to say probably not, for one reason, is that there's a spot that it's actually missing. So this is probably an aftermarket modification. You can see the main blade here has some beautiful file work done on the spine. It's an older case model. You see just a little bit dirty. It's actually used. This knife has a story. I just don't know what the story is. But very beautiful. And then you can see it continues down here in the back spacers. Now on this side you can see how it's missing the pattern. So that's what leads me to believe that it's not done by Case, because they would be more consistent with that. But wow, look how beautiful that is though. Particularly with these handle scales. Just, like I said, just screams class. Really, really cool. I mean, each and every one of these knives is special. But if I really have to pick a favorite, it's definitely, I mean, without a doubt, no question, this kind of layered or topographical mother of pearl. I just want to stare at this all day long. It's crystal clear. It reminds me of like a really cold, freezing, clear, crisp ice, clean ice. Really, really neat. So, yes, I will be EDCing this, but it's not going to be on a casual basis. It won't be like a work knife or anything. If I'm going somewhere special, that is certainly the knife that I want in my pocket. And I will come up with different things, different excuses to use my knife for the most mundane tasks, just so I can show it off because it's that beautiful. But anyway, that's it. I don't want to drag the video on too long, but I just wanted to show you a couple of these things, and I just really, really appreciate them. You can look forward to more videos on these case knives individually, as well as the other ones that I've shown in past videos, as well as other ones that I have not shown you that are sitting in my display cases in the background of my webcam videos. So anyway, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time as always, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.